I just noticed this when I came underneath her, so I sent him a pic. Ask him if he wants those actually tightened up or not. I don't know. All right, everybody watch out. Watch out, everybody. Women, children, curbs, light poles. Ooh, you guys are in danger. Maybe they'll hold up. Just everybody watch out. Everybody watch out. Out of the way. Everybody, poles are all safe. We're almost. I gotta move over a little bit. Everybody, just careful. I could feel it drawing me in towards those poles. It just wants them. It wants to kiss them. Just hurry up. Turn it up before it hits something. Well, that was nice. You got it in here without it hitting any curbs or poles or children, women, innocent bystanders. Is that a stock antenna? What are we doing to this? Well, stuff. You've heard of cattle catchers and deer bars and brush guards. I think we're putting on a crowd bar for crowds on the front. No. Where do you lift up? All right, where this pinch weld is already all smashed up from being lifted on 1,200 times. Oh, this car's for sale. Pricing report. 37,000 miles. She's got a 5.0 on her. 302. Is it a 302 yet? Or is it a 301? Is that Thunder? Again? I don't know. You guys come see what's underneath here. Show you what we're doing. Okay, so I guess guy wants some mufflers hooked up here. I don't know what it must have been, just a turn down before when it was a race car or whatever, and now he just wants that hooked together, both sides. This side looks a little, I don't know. Exhaust is going up here. Right there's a fuel line. Sure. And that's got to go over the top of that and then hook up to that one. Coming forward here, all he said to do was hook up the exhaust, but I mean, you can see it's on the drive shaft, this side. This pipe on this side is loose. These sides are clamped and welded in spots. Rear end hitting the exhaust real bad. Right there. Yep. So maybe do something with that. And yeah, there's no hangers back here that I can see anywhere, so I guess you don't need hangers when you got an exhaust or a rear end to hang the exhaust off, I guess. And forward, yeah, just regular typical little tiny H pipe. That clamp isn't even tight. You can see a gap up in there. Yeah, that's not leaking at all. And then up in front, headers. Up to whatever 5.0 or whatever's in here now. I just noticed when I came underneath here, I mean, ignore all the silver stuff, but I just noticed this when I came underneath her, so I sent him a pic. Ask him if he wants those actually tightened up or not. I don't know. I got a feeling, because this is hand tight yet, so I got a feeling something happened. Maybe a curb and had to replace the subframe. I don't know. Can't say for sure, but with those bolts loosened up, I'm assuming, and the way stuff is, that's just my guess. We're not here to judge. Oh, and I don't know. You got 402 sensors, and well, I guess you just, I don't know. Instead of replacing those, you just hammer a new hole and screw in a new sensor. I don't know, maybe. So yeah, like I said, we're not here to judge what's going on here. We're here to connect that for a guy. Okay, let me get you guys set up and get in here and figuring what's gonna happen, because I don't even know. I was talking about this pipe being loose because the clamp is tightish, but yeah, she's loose. And well, I spread it apart to get it away from the drive shaft. What I'm talking about doing up here, this is a brace that goes across for the panhard bar. It braces the two frame rails, connects them together. I gotta cut this bend off for this pipe right here and come straight up over this bar, right next to the fuel line here. That's factory, and then hook up to this exhaust. There's a socket on this exhaust, so it must have been in like a flex joint right here. We're gonna have to cut that off and just go straight to that. So there's this. Okay. Across on the other side, there's the same thing kind of. I wonder if those were on the front before. Probably. Try and get this pipe pulled off of here somehow. I tried pulling it back, but it only hits the rear end and I can't get it off. But we got to get that end cut off. So yeah, I got to pull on it. See, it goes that far and then it hits the rear end. We got a little bit more. Sweet. Holy crap, that was hacked out with by like a beaver. Got the pipe out. I'm gonna go hack that bend off. Which way it was? Yeah, it was this way. Well, get back on your own. Get back. Get back. There. Okay, there. Okay, I need a pipe and a bend. Pipe and a bend. Okay, anyhow, we gotta get that up in there. And that's gonna be bent there and there. And then there. Yeah. I gotta go. What do I need? I gotta cut her off like around 90-ish degrees there. Maybe a little bit more, just so we got something to trim back. Alright, so this one doesn't match up at all. Ish. Can I make it match up? I'm gonna go that way. That way. Why do you not go over the top? See, I bet you a bend could have went in the right direction, but somebody clamped it down in the wrong spot and then put a weld on it. So to get this new pipe in the right spot right there, I don't know if you guys can see, like, there's a gap there. The pipes are at the wrong angle. I gotta basically take that part I cut off of there, stick it back on there, but it's got to clock right. It was clocked wrong before. Clock it right and put some tacks on it, and it'll be fine. We just got to get things. Oh yeah, that rear end has got to have room to go up too, so it's gonna have to be like way. Is it even got room for it? No. Now it's raining. I mean, he says just hook them up, but I can't send it out with this pipe bouncing off the rear end. Ooh. I often wondered about working on lifts in thunderstorms, especially in a metal building. Like, am I the direct route to ground through these metal poles sticking up in the garage? Probably. Got a couple inches off this pipe. Oh, this pipe should be closer to fit than that pipe. Oh yeah. Oh, that's pretty nice. Good clearance all over clearance. Ow, finger. It's okay. Calm down. All right. Weld those and I'll be back. Quick weld job on that one. Real quick. So that's basically what we're gonna do here. This is the original pipe coming up here. Tweak that around so it's out of the way of everything here as much as possible. Tucked up where it's kind of supposed to be. Away from the drive shaft just enough. And yeah, so we got that joint figured out, and this next one pretty much figured out. I just gotta figure out that angle, cut it off, and just make a little space. Well, cut off this bellow on this side too. Cut there, figure out that measurement, get a section of pipe to go in there, and this side will be good, hopefully. I'm gonna take this muffler out of here. We're gonna cut that off just to establish where we're going to. Oh, in case you guys couldn't see it, like that's the bell mouth. It's made for a a donut that goes inside and rides on that like ball socket there. I'm gonna cut that off. Don't need that. We don't need that. We're going. So then we end up with that sleeve inside of there. Can you guys see? A little bit of that sleeve I cut right through it. That's an insert. We just there. And guys say there's no reason to have a claw hammer in a fab shop. Okay, guy. Whatever you say, guy. That just fall on the ground and I just didn't. Where's the marker? On the floor. So I gotta drop everything, grab the marker. So it's, the problem here is this cut right here is at a wrong angle to match up to the other one, so I gotta shave her off that much. On this side, nothing on this side. Yeah. Holy crap, it's windy out. Holy cow. I wonder if there's a tornado outside. Holy crap, a tree is gonna come down. Hang in there, Maple. I gotta get a clamp on this exhaust somewhere without jiggling it. Otherwise, everything's gonna go tumbling down. That way? No. Right here. See? Right there. Oh yeah, it's gonna be touching. Oh, it's now touching. My helmet actually blew across the shop here a little ways, even though the door's only open like that much. It's coming in underneath and just blowing everything through the shop. It's like a hurricane. Gotta get at least 3 tacks on. Forward, twist, down, welt. Sweet. All right, I'll weld that up and then I'll be back. Oh, the wind blowing across. Oh, that's gonna be a problem. Gonna have to shut the door. It will weld. Here we go. Can somebody go grab me another filler stick? This one's about expired. She's expired. It's burning my fingers. I need a filler, please. No? Okay. I'll go get it. Know what you're thinking. And yes, it is past beer 30 on a Friday. Friday? Friday. You're gonna have to get a beer. Dar. Dar, dar, dar. I actually kind of like this hanger system. It's better than I've seen in a while. 2 back here, just slide in, and this one just pop it over the end. 3 hangers. And easy to get in and out. Nice. Just did these 2 welds right here. Goes up and over this brace, over the axle here. There's way more clearance than what it did have before. I think it's still gonna hit on hard bumps, but I mean, without rebuilding the whole back half of this exhaust, and I'm talking like new 90-degree bends and stuff here instead of these 45s that aren't doing it. There's a lot of pissing around, just trying to get the most clearance out of this rear end for this rear end I can do. And we gotta weld it out. Yep, I'm gonna be in all kinds of your way. You're gonna be in all kinds of my way. We're gonna be in all the ways here. Short cap on. A little bit long on the tungsten stick out. Yep, that's because this is a new, well, a quote, new tungsten. This is a new short tungsten for the short cap. I use them in the long caps until they get to this length, and then I start using them for just a short cap only. So this is new, and as I use this and it gets ground, it gets shorter in a hurry, and then it gets usable, not usable in a hurry. So they start out a little bit long like that. I start welding as far up in here as I can possibly see, even a little past it. Dive it right into the material. Yep. Now I gotta get the mirror. So you guys have, I don't even know if you guys can see, but you guys have about as good as vision or good as view of that as I do, so don't complain. So how do I get my hand up in here? I had something figured out here. Also bump the mirror. Okay, so there's torch hand. And then curved filler. Put my lid on. And drop the filler. Now I can't see none. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be freaking horrible. Okay. Ready? Nope. Okay. Can't find my filler. Filler's not filling. Okay, that's all. Hold it up. I'm not going to show you because it's not good. There's no room here. There's bars, stuff everywhere. That's like worst possible case scenario. There's up past everything you can't reach in there. You gotta get two arms, both hands, your head in there, and look in the mirror and weld on the back side where you can't see. It's welded. That's all you need to know. Now let's get this side. Oh yeah, wait. This joint right here is super loose yet. I think he's got the clamp tight. We're just gonna put a couple of welds on here so this stays where we want it to sit, because that greatly affects up in there. So yeah. Mirror out of there. My mirror, by the way, is magnetic base hooked up to a mirror. One side is magnified, the other side is covered in junk. It's always weird going back to normal welding after welding in a mirror for quite a while too, because you get used to doing opposite motions when you're welding in a mirror. Are you guys even looking at me? You get used to going opposite of what you see. So then you go back to normal welding, well then your motion motor stuff is doing opposite of what you want. And you gotta learn how to weld again. There's a little bit of weld. Am I on fire? I saw something hot drop. And then just to triangulate it a little bit right on the bottom here. Now I gotta do this side. Oh, look at that other side is actually already holding this up off that frame like it was hitting before. So you have to pull down to make it hit now. There's a lot of stuff we got glued on this side. There she comes. Gonna catch it in the face. Yeah, definitely in the way. Oh, where are you guys? Are you watching? Can you see that? Nope. we're just gonna ignore that and go to, what are we doing? We're cutting this elbow off so we can twist it. No, I forget I forgot what we were doing. Because if I cut it at the beginning of the bend, I twist this, it's gonna be pointing like down here instead of at this. If I cut in the middle of the bend and I turn it, the bend is gonna come out as it turns and then hopefully be pointed more at this muffler pipe. Yeah, yep. That's what we're doing. Bole, bole, bole. There goes that. And then this thing we cut off. We gotta cut it off some more. I'm gonna take off that much. That angle. The angle is key. 1 second it's pouring rain and then it stops. That's almost close enough. Weld it up. Right there. Weld it out now. Don't touch it. I remember we're trying to save this weld for last. I'm hoping I can pull that out, weld that one up there, and then this one will be out here. A little bit easier to weld. Another tack. Third tack right. Yep. I can pull that out, weld that out, and put it in there and then weld it out. And it's all done welding it out. I feel kind of bad putting that back in there, but hey. Shit is what shit is. Is everything level, straight, flush? I think that's about as good as she's gonna get. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Blah, 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 blah. A little bit there. A little bit there. Yeah, we're gonna call that good enough there. Hey, yeah. All right. Got good clearance, not banging off of everything. Yep. There she be. Let's show you guys. You see what I'm looking at. Okay, there we go. Just simple. Clearance over everything. Jiggling, banging that pipe around. Doesn't hit nothing. Drive shaft, barely some clearance on this side. Okay clearance on this side. This is the lowest this drive shaft is going to sit. So when it goes up, it's going to actually have more clearance. But that's as best as I can do without cutting this, like I said, starting basically up at the headers and working your way back with this whole system. And then over here, like I was saying earlier, you got 45s here that should have been a 90 up, and then a 90 up there, or a 180, and then back down and out here. With this 45 here, you're losing room here because of the rear end. And that's where you can see that denting and stuff. It was hitting really hard before. I moved it forward and out a little bit, so it's not so close to the pumpkin here. It's out more over the axle, so you got some more clearance. Kind of the same on this side. So yeah, there we go. They're in. Yep, there they are. Actually, it looks like this muffler is tilted this way, and it is slightly. It looks worse than what it actually is because the bumper is actually tilted down on this outside corner here because this was cut. So that's like, it's hard to explain, but it's not, it's certainly, yeah. There we go. Let's get it underground and see what it sounds like. An LED light, she sure gets warm. Gotta watch when you're coming down, you don't have cords underneath here because that gets pinched. The bottom of this plate sits on there. Gotta get that wire out of there. There. Go around this side. What a mess you got in your garage. Nope. Dehumidifier says we're at 74 humidities already. Everybody watch out! Watch out! Everybody heads up! Mustang coming through. Watch out! Between 78 76 humidities. Floor's all wet. It's just humid. It's gonna take a while to clear that out. And there's Comet back there. I know what time. I told you before and you guys never even did it. Alright guys. Thanks for watching. Do you enjoy just the exhaust videos? I don't know. You guys gotta tell me. I did it because it was a one-day thing. I've got like 15 videos going on all at one time. There's one right here. What is this? I don't know. You'll have to watch for videos. Like I said, 15 different things going on. None of them are done. That's why there are no videos for a while. Let you guys know what's going on. I know there's like 2 of you that watch. So if you like stuff and want to see some more of that stuff, hit that like and that subscribe button down below. Subscribe, I think, and like. Maybe they're both in the same corner. I don't know. So thanks for watching. Maybe we'll see you next time. You even got the torque wrench out here. Must be serious. Sweating balls off. Man, is it humid. Have a good one. See you next time. Fuck you, boy.